Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis and starting on the daily chart for our bullish scenario here where we are still looking at 1112s toward the upside. We have finished an A, a B and a C for your wave 4 here, of course, in your biggest bull run, and after this we of course have 3 waves toward the upside, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, finishing wave 3 in the orange, A, B, and a C for the 4 in the orange, and a final impulse for the orange to finish, of course, a wave 3 in the yellow. After this, we are looking definitely here for a wave 4 in the yellow, and this is almost what we got right now is a W, X, and a Y, a very deep correction, of course. Regarding this wave 2 as alternation, of course, we have a very deep here wave 2, knowing that this one was also deep. However, the time required for this correction has took over than 3 times, of course, to reach a wave 4. Now, currently, we have touched the 0.5 Fib level for a wave 4 taken, of course, from this wave 2 to the top here. And, of course, we got the 0.5, which it's still, of course, a very target for a wave 4, which is uncommon, but still a target. Now, of course, in case we take a look at our channels here, as you know, the channels of the taken from the base channel and the acceleration channel, as we always remember that we have to, of course, break the base channel and the acceleration channel to see, of course, higher prices for Bitcoin in a wave 5. Right, so currently, as you can see, and if you remember with the latest analysis for the channeling, I said, of course, the price action will hit, of course, this area. And it will retrace a little bit. And we're going to re-estimate the nice next price action or a good or a positive answer for a wave 5 would be breaking this base channel again. And continuation inside the acceleration channel, of course, to hit a little bit higher and taking the all-time high somehow for Bitcoin. We're gonna see this how it's gonna work, of course, based on the channel, but as you can see, a very nice resistance exactly on the base channel here. Given, of course, the rejection of the 1, 2, 3, 4, anyway, you are in a wave 4, and this is exactly what we were expecting. And still have a wave 5, right? So with your wave 5, you would like to break the base channel, and of course, it's gonna resist definitely here for your acceleration channel. We're gonna get kind of like 1, 2 probably, and then of course a continuation toward the upside in case we are still bullish. Now, in case we are bearish, of course, the price action will continue toward the downside after, of course, hitting this resistance from the base channel and will move toward the downside towards the lower part of this base channel. And it will continue, of course, another wave as an A, a B, and a C toward the downside, where we have, of course, this scenario in the short bull run. So this is our scenario for the next bearish market. We can call this already a wave A here. We can call a wave B probably as well, because we have already, of course, reached the CME gap, which is the second scenario here. And we probably are looking for the third scenario, of course, as a bearish market. This was probably your wave B here, right? And we're looking for a wave C. So I have to be careful in case your wave B is very shallow. We have, of course, a very strong move toward the downside, therefore, of course, for a wave C, because it's gonna be very impulse. Don't forget that this, of course, will close completely again the CME gap in case we didn't close it yet fully here. And don't forget that a new CME gap right now has appeared, of course, for Bitcoin. As you can see, a huge CME gap has opened exactly in this area and to be covered sooner or later. But yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Probably, in case we are bearish, guys, then we have to cover the CME gap. It's a very huge one. Yeah, it's even bigger than the one that we had to move down for it. So it is between the 86K and the 91K 700. Yeah, so very nice, very nice. So we're gonna add this as well, of course, now as a CME gap between the 86K. Here we go. and the 91. Okay, here we go. So basically, this is a huge CME gap to be closed, and we probably come back and close it. And if we come back from here, that means, of course, much more bearish than bullish, in case, of course, we invalidate this impulse. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, as a bullish scenario, as you said, you would like to see continuity here with your 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, of course, towards the upside to finish at least a wave 1, breaking, of course, the channels, as we said, breaking the base channel and ranging inside here for a wave 2 somehow, and then moving toward the upside for a wave 5, entering the acceleration channel again. In case we move toward the downside, and of course your invalidation right now, the bullish possibility as higher, where it was here, of course. Now, of course, we saw the bullish scenario in higher possibility, where we still might see higher possibility in case, of course, we get a wave 5. Now we saw an invalidation of bearish, and that means there is no 1-2s anymore. That means that this wave towards the downside has finished, and something new is unfolding. It can be bullish, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 5, or it can be A, B, and a C. Don't forget this, of course. We can now place an A, B, and a C as well as bearish in case we don't see continuation toward the upside. And don't forget, we have a huge CME gap right now here. We are very, very close to it. And if we have to close this one here, or this level, is gonna transform to invalidation of bullish. Here we go. So now this is your zone 1. And this is invalidation of bullish, right? So here we go. And this is exactly the price label that you would like to see, of course, the invalidation. So if we are bearish, of course, you will hit the 86K 620, and you will continue toward the downside, because this might be a wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You got a big wave A, B, and a C here. Yeah, so we're gonna see, of course, and take it from there, of course. So basically that was it for Bitcoin between bullish and a bearish scenario, guys. In highest possibility right now, since we are corrective in the 1-hour chart, I would say the highest possibility, of course, goes a little bit for the bullish. We might get a wave 5. If not, if we see weakness here and we see continuation towards the downside, therefore, of course, the bearish takes a higher possibility, especially if we invalidate. Currently, we are still in bullish since we don't have any kind of invalidation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.